Hello berries, it's Gina in the Whiffleberry, and today I'm going to teach you half doubles, so welcome along. If you're new, welcome. Please stay, please chat, please subscribe, please hang out in the comments. I want to build a community of yarny folks, because who doesn't? And without further ado, we made chains, and I'll link these videos, the playlist for these videos in this video. We've made singles into the chains, so we've got a nice neat little line along here of the chains in the beginning because we worked only in the back bumps, and because of that we got that lovely effect there. So now we're going to chain one, which I think I already did whilst I was, because I can't, it's just habit now. So you're going to have your hook there, and to chain, if you recall, we yarn over, we find the teardrop shape, and we pull a hook through there. Now for a half double we're going to yarn over, then we're going to go into the top 2 loops of the first stitch. Okay, so I'm going to show you properly. The stitch will have 2 loops at the top. Can you see? 1, 2, and that joins into the next one and the next one, and those are all sort of joined on along the way. Now the stitch, I'll put it the right way around, also has what's called a post, which is this part. So we're going to be working in the top. Now the top consists of 1, 2, and then there's a 3rd loop underneath, except there isn't when it's a single. So it's got 2 loops basically when it's a single. So we're going to be working straight through here. Okay, and this is not hard, it's nice and easy, you just need to know where you're going. This is like a road map. So done our chain 1, we're going to yarn over, and then we're going to, if you pull out your stitch slightly, this space becomes easily available. So you don't want to go in there, you want to go in the top, so that your hook has got these 2 loops above it, just like here. You've got these 2 loops which correspond to these 2 loops, which are the top loops of the stitches. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through, and yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So then we're going to yarn over, we're going to pull our stitch slightly, and then this space will open up nicely, and we'll have 2 loops on the top of the hook. And then we're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then we're going to yarn over, we're going to pull our stitch slightly just so that our place becomes available. We're going to check we've got 2 loops on the top of the hook. We're going to yarn over, we're going to pull through, and if you watch, it'll do the teardrop thing again, through all 3. Yarn over, pull your stitch tightly so you can find your space, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over into the space, make sure you've got 2 loops on the top. I've split my yarn, I have. There we go back in, okay, yarn over, pull through, bit of a colour change going on, do that colour change now. Yarn over, pull your stitch slightly so you can see you've got this nice space to work into just here. So it's nice and clear, it's like you've made nice neat stitches, you've got nice neat stitches to work in. And you're better off going slow to start with if you're wanting nice neat stitches, because the sooner your stitches are neat, the easier it is to get it right, and the speed will pick up automatically. You don't need to worry about that. Before you know, you'll be flying along like the Whiffleberry I know you are. So we're going to pull this open, push the hook through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then we're going to pull through all 3 stitches just like that. Yarn over. I'm loving this little splash of colour, very nice. It's more yellow in real life, this is more like egg yolk yellow, and this is this yellow. It's more like that yellow. Right, okay, so yarn over, we're going to go into here. This is acrylic with a 3.5mm hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull your stitch so you can find your space, which is just there. Push your hook through, you've got 2 loops on the top, pull through, yarn over, pull through your teardrop space, yarn over, push your hook through, and just to recap, when we do this, if we hold it this way and you pull slightly, because you want to keep your tension lovely, you don't want it too loose, you'll see this forms a teardrop shape with the round part there and the point there, and by holding our hook downwards as we pull, it makes a nice easy tunnel for it to slide through. Yarn over, pull your stitch to find your next space, which is here, 2 loops on the top, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, find your next stitch, in you go, 2 loops on the top, we're nearly at the end of this row, yarn over, pull through all 3, so yarn over, last one. So this one's going to be a little harder to find, but basically if you look, even if you can't do this pull and find, what you can do is just slide it so that you're pushing your hook under the 2 loops, and that will take you into the right space. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3, chain 1, so you've got some height for your next row. And there you have it, half doubles, which are my absolute favourite stitch. So we've got chains at the bottom, we've got singles, and then we've got half double stitches. So the next thing I'll teach you in the next video will be doubles. But you can see it's already, because we're going very carefully started in the back bump, your foundation is good, everything else will follow nicely. And you know where to work, because you're working in the top of the stitches. That won't always be the case, but that's what we're doing for now. And then you've made half doubles. I think half doubles are stunningly beautiful. Get that into focus for you. See? There you go. The light's a bit better on that. It is a little bit brighter this yarn than this, but so that's your half doubles. So don't forget to like, comment, and share, do all the jazzy jazz. And I'm making Sophie Snake, who will be here somewhere. She is growing with comments, likes, subscriptions, and shares, notifications, etc. So any action you perform, you get to choose one colour to go on her. So if you subscribe, you get 1, and if you subscribed and liked, you get 2. If you subscribed and liked and commented, you get 3, and you can choose 3 different colours. It doesn't have to be the same colour for 3 rings. That's half doubles. I'll see you in the next one. Have a very nice day.